Tomorrow, TSM and CLG go head-to-head in a very, very heated match. Right now, they are, well, not technically tied, but TSM probably set to win later today. You guys will be going into that tied. I'm with Xmithie right now for the first interview with him this year. Xmithie, who's the better jungler, you or Santorin?
Me.
I didn't even have time to move the microphone to you before you said me.
Well, that's how fast I am.
Why do you believe that?
Because I just know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Based on?
Based on everything.
Yeah. Scrims?
Scrims? Yeah, definitely scrims.
Okay. And in scrims, do you counter jungle more? Do you just feel like your ganks are more on point?
I can't give that information.
Okay.
What?
What? I'm not working for TSM, but I feel as though if they are in those scrims with you, they're probably privy to that information as well. So I feel like if you're worried about your opponents, they know this information already. I'm sorry.
Technically, no, since they don't watch all their scrims, and then they don't have our vision. Okay. So I can't tell my secrets to the crowd or anyone. That's how I'm the best there is, by far.
So you've got some secret tech that you've been working on in the lab that you're going to bust out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who do you think has the wider champion pool?
Well, I play mid, top, jungle, AD, especially support. So I think I do. Yeah. I can play Lissandra jungle. I can play Heimer jungle.
Is there a chance that we're going to be seeing any of these picks tomorrow?
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. I'm telling you the secrets right now, but that's just the tip of the iceberg.
What was it like to have Scarra on stage today in comparison to Zigslaw?
Well, it had a big impact to us, and we performed better, and our pick and bans were. I think it's like almost the same since like we talk about it in our car and like in our house about it anyway, so it didn't change that much except for the atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were talking at the start of the season about what effect having coaches in Champion Select would have on teams, and there was a lot of debate about whether or not this would be really big or like not very impactful. And I was just curious, like, you seem to think that Zigslaw and Scar are about the same on stage, right?
Well, Zix did a great job just listening to Jimmy and Link, because Link does the draft too. So it was mainly Link that has the decision of everyone, and he just like collects it all, and then like he decides it himself.
Going into that game, were you concerned at all towards the start of it when it felt as though Coast had a bit of a lead?
Not really, since like we had a better team comp. We just messed up bot lane because Darshan or Zion baited me, and then he didn't hit any of his skill shots, so I was sad.
It's strange. I heard you just say Darshan, though. I've heard that you pronounce his name a little bit differently on CLG. Is this the case?
No, it was Zuna that did it before. So I just reminded him how his name is, which is Darshan.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
And this is how you refer to him during. Do you refer to him in game that way? Like, I'm coming to gank your lane? I can't even roll like that. No, I can't. But is that. You're like. You take the. You're like speaking very quickly. That you take the moment to just roll out that R.
No, it's mostly when I'm in bed, and then like when he's showering, it's like I just call his name. So like, get ready, and then we just have a blast after that.
So as this Valentine's Day interview, so that's what are you?
Gave this to us. So it's pink, which I think reminds me of something about tomorrow. Something about pink. I don't know though, but it's pretty nice.
George's pink hair. Whenever he loses and has to dye his hair pink.
Who loses?
CLG, I think, right? That's what everybody's predicting, right? Everyone thinks CLG's going to lose.
I think in NA esports, I think it was like 95% CLG,
really?
5% TSM.
I must have missed this.
I'm just assuming. So.
We'll have to take a look at the scoreboard at LoL Esports and and figure out how that goes. Now, we haven't spoken since I think you joined CLG. I almost said TSM. That's because I secretly know you're planning on throwing tomorrow and then joining TSM afterwards. Yeah.
CS:GO. There's no match fixing in League, so
no CS:GO. But anyway, what's it been like playing on CLG as opposed to your past teams?
Being in CLG reminds me of just how we were in like Vulcan. Like we're just having fun, and out of the game we just hang out, and it's pretty fun, I guess.
Being on CLG reminds you of how it was on Vulcan. How did that work out for Vulcan?
It went pretty well actually. We went to Worlds. We went to Worlds, and then that's it. Yeah. But we were XDG after that. So we're just talking about Vulcan, right? So that we ended happily. And yeah.
Vulcan was a good time. XDG, maybe not so much.
I don't know what is
that? Yeah. XD who? I like that. XD. Now, I know you've been very public about this in the past, just parading it around, flaunting it. You are among some of the pro players that have a girlfriend. Is this correct?
Yeah. I don't know about parading it though, and flaunting it, only in front of you. Yeah, that's it, pretty much.
Well, everybody seems to want to flaunt their relationships in front of me, but they don't know that I've got the Scarra thing.
Thirsty right now.
And somehow nerds are going to help that? That's a terrible joke.
There's like water in here.
Where?
It's inside. It's like juicy in your mouth. So that's water. Like it will quench your thirst, Travis.
Is this the kind of brilliance that you bring to the game on CLG? Yeah, nice.
That's why you're in it.
Now, anyway, I do want to, as we're talking about Valentine's Day, I just thought it would be interesting to...
It's a tower. All right, keep going. What is that sound?
I think it's your phone. It's fine. Probably your girlfriend. Speaking of your girlfriend, I was curious if you wanted to talk a little bit about what it's like being a pro player with a girlfriend, because it's kind of a unique thing. I felt like this is kind of a topic we can discuss. Scarra was just discussing a similar aspect of it with me. He doesn't have a girlfriend, but he was talking about how being a pro player means being single and playing solo queue. But you obviously stand in contrast to that. What's it like having a girlfriend while being a pro player, Xmithie? In your words.
My words. All right, so we were together since like the beginning of the first LCS split, something like that. So I don't know if it changed me or something, because I don't know, because I had a girlfriend like before LCS started, so it doesn't really affect me that much. She's understandable and like makes me or tells me that she can't do anything. So
wait, did you say she can't do anything? I'm sorry, maybe I misunderstood.
Forced me to do stuff. That's what I'm saying. I was like, she
in bed.
What?
Sorry, 50 Shades of Grey. We referenced that movie earlier.
The movie's terrible.
Did you see it?
No, but I just read the review. It's terrible. But it has the least effect on me since like I've experienced, I guess, before. Like I know how to handle it. Like even like when in stress and stuff, like I don't get it to me in game. Yeah. So it doesn't really affect me that much.
Do you feel supported at all?
Yeah, definitely.
I just think it's an interesting topic. I mean, Doublelift in the past has said that he feels as though girlfriends make pro players play worse. And
or has the worst look. What's that? Girl.
What did you say?
Do I need to repeat that? Yeah. All right. Well, he has the worst luck in girls. That's what he said to me. So.
Damn. We're just getting all the exclusives. I feel like this interview's jumping the shark, so we're just going to wind this down. Xmithie, do you have anything that you want to say to any of the fans out there?
I remember this. So shout out to my sponsors, SanDisk, Twitch, NZXT, iBuy Power, and Low Class.
Very natural. Thanks so much for the interview, Xmithie. Best of luck tomorrow against TSM. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of our coverage of all things LCS at ongamers.com.